Stop waiting, stop putting it off, stop sitting on the fence, just do it. My name is Jordon Hofman and I'm from Pocatello, Idaho. So I was looking into having my surgery in the US. I had lap band surgery back in 2008 here at OCC. I never utilized that tool to its best advantage. I didn't have the greatest experience with it, and then I had all these friends who started having complications with their lap bands. They would try to eat too much and the lap band would slip and tear and they'd have to have emergency surgeries, and it scared me really bad, so I went and I got my lap band emptied, and it kind of just sat inside of me for years and years and years. I finally got to a breaking point several months ago that I told my husband, I'm going to have gastric sleeve surgery. Something needs to happen. I'm going to fix this problem. I need a tool that will work for me. So I started having consultations with our local hospital, and they kind of having me jump through all the hoops and everything, and insurance ended up saying we won't cover any of it. We won't cover the surgery whatsoever. And they wanted to do 2 surgeries, one to remove the lap band and then a later one to give me the sleeve, and it was going to cost so much money out of pocket, and there's no way I could afford to do that. And so I said, I'm going to go to OCC again because I've been down there, I know I trust them, and the cost was less than 1/3 of what it was going to cost me in the States out of pocket. So I started saving up my money. I was able to save it up fairly quickly just as cash and pay with cash, and I don't have to worry about having a lot of medical debt. The first time I had surgery at OCC, I found it because a family member had come down to OCC and had surgery here, and they came back and they said, I will never have bariatric surgery anywhere else. They said it's such a good facility, everybody's so nice. The treatment and the care at OCC was better than any place hospital they'd been to in the United States, and I can concur. Having come here after being in hospitals in the United States, it's better service. I feel like the staff is more kind and patient and more willing to serve you and to help you. I have never felt uncomfortable here. It feels warm, it feels inviting, it feels kind, and I know that I'm being taken care of. I was put in the hotel a few days before surgery and in the hotel a few days after surgery so that they can keep checking on me and making sure I'm okay, and I feel like they really care and they really take care of you at OCC. Before coming down, because of course at first I was a little bit nervous at the prospect of like leaving the country to have a surgery. It seemed a little bit scary, but I started researching on the internet and reading up all of the stuff about Dr. Ortiz, and I read about his credentials, and it was very, very impressive. As I was getting ready to come down for the second time for gastric sleeve, I started researching again, and I showed my husband and I said, why wouldn't I go down there? His complication rates are way lower than any of the ones I found in the United States, and I know the service is better, so why wouldn't I go down there? When walking in, I noticed it was very kind and welcoming. It was very clean. It was homey. I don't know if a hospital or a surgery center can be homey, but it felt very comfortable. It's a good place. I think what makes it unique and separates it from all the places you could go is the level of expertise. I feel like Dr. Ortiz is the best around. I feel like he's the most knowledgeable, and Dr. Martinez, I feel like they are the best option among the options. It's affordable, which for me was absolutely the selling point, because I could not afford to do this in the States. My insurance would not cover it. My insurance wanted me to have multiple surgeries, and they were going to be so expensive for each one of them. Whereas I come here and I don't only have the surgery that I can afford, but I have help the whole way through. They have a whole program and a nutritionist to help me beforehand and to help me after. Comparing the programs is such a better choice. I feel pretty good. I'm still recovering. I'm sure there's still swelling and stuff that's going down, and things are going to be better, but every day I'm feeling a little bit better, and I feel very hopeful. I feel like I have this awesome tool, and I feel like I'm more mentally equipped to be able to utilize this tool so that I can be happier and healthier and live a longer life and do more with my kids and perform better when I perform and things like that. My best piece of advice is like stop waiting. Stop waiting, stop putting it off, stop sitting on the fence, just do it. If you want to come down and have surgery, if you're even thinking about it, don't sit on the fence. This is a safe place, this is a good place, and it's an affordable place. If you need to start saving up money, start putting your money aside in an account and start doing extended pre-op, start getting yourself ready and just come and do it. Don't wait. My only regret is that I waited for so many years to come back down and to get a tool that will work for me. I really do feel like it is a second chance and a new beginning. I feel I've struggled with depression. I've struggled with a lot of, not just my weight, there's a lot of other things that make it hard, but I feel like this will help me live a more authentic life and a more healthy life, and it will help me be who I want to be. I want to be able to go ride bikes with my children. I want to be able to go on hikes. I want to be able to get on stage and perform and have the breath support to be able to be my best self as a performer. I want to be able to do a lot of things that at an unhealthy way I've not been able to do. I feel like now with this help I'm going to be able to do those things.